Hello, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Asaloy Boltaeva. I'm 13 years old. I'm from Tashkent. I study at Genesis Education. It's a private school. I have been studying here for 6 months and I'm glad that I have an opportunity to take part in this Olympiad. I'm a student, that's why I should read a lot of books. I like reading. Literature means a lot in my life. It helps me to understand other people better. I often analyze the characters of books and it helps me to understand the world and myself. I read books by different authors, Russian, Uzbek, German and English. There are so many authors whom I like, such as Mark Twain, Jack London, Tolstoy and others. But my favorite author is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It was he who wrote the world-famous Sherlock Holmes detective stories. I first discovered this author when I was about 11, and I have loved him ever since. His story is brilliantly written, full of bizarre crimes, and they have got terrific Victorian atmosphere. Uh, he's probably my favorite author. He wrote more detective stories with interesting things. Uh, Indeed, I read many of his books with Sherlock Holmes, but before talking about why I like his novels, I want to do a little biography of him. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was born on the 22nd May 1859 in Edinburgh. He had 9 brothers and sisters. Their father was a civil servant who died because of alcoholism. After primary and secondary study in Catholic Institute, he studied the medicine in Edinburgh University from 1879 to 1881. Then he was a doctor for a few years, but without success. So he began to write. He published his first writing in 1889. Then, in November 1887, Sherlock Holmes appeared for the first time in Studying Red. Conan Doyle is well known the advantage of the Sherlock Holmes, but he wrote many other type of writing. For example, he wrote some history writing such as The White Company and science fiction such as The Lost World and paranormal books. He's perfect author that he wrote more than 15 books. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle died of heart attack 7th July 1913, rich and famous. His historic writing, which were the most important according to him, is nowadays almost forgotten. I am not a great reader, but the detective stories of Conan Doyle are easy to read. He is probably my favorite author. I like the short stories with suspense, extraordinary demonstration of finding the criminal. Generally, the stories begin from the beginning the story. I like these detective stories with some with some interesting details in this, and I like these types of books. Then when Holmes helped to Watson find some details and they check the legends of Baskerville family. There have a big and scary legends. This is the dogs who killed the Baskerville family. This legend, for everyone, they think this is just legend. They think they have a big imagination and they're just lying for them. But before the death of Sir Henry Baskerville, the last member of the family Baskerville is the Sir Arthur Baskerville. He's come to England from America, and he doesn't believe for this in this legend, but his life is in danger. According to me, Conan Doyle is a beautiful author. Then he had the beautiful imagination, and his books are really interesting, and he's probably my favorite author. Have you ever read this book? If you haven't, I recommend you to do it because of this book is really interesting, and they have some imaging things, and I think this book's in the perfect book. Then I read another book. Uh, when I grow up, I have a plan to read all complete work of Conan Doyle. And thank you for the lesson.